Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby.
What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Country Club Adjacent, presented by the one and only Day Chaser Cocktails. I'm sitting in the studio by myself. I'm Mart Dartsman. To my right, I have Aristotle Jordson, aka Blake Weber, aka Blake Weber Golf, aka Bottle Stottle. And Griff, the eat 12 meals a day, gorging, could have an eating disorder. Griff fucking Pippin.
Oh, not could, does.
I wish we need buttons for the thing. We need to add buttons. I want buttons.
And we're not joined by Jake, season finale Adams, but he will be back in studio next week. And we'll get into that. We'll get all into that. But boys, we are back from Bedminster, New Jersey.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. What a goddamn motherfucking week.
What a week indeed.
Every single week and month of this podcast, the 2 years we've been together, there's a through line, and it's, how the fuck did we get here?
We don't know.
We don't know. I mean...
I'll tell you how we got there.
How do we get there?
Coach class. United flight.
Oh, God.
No economy plus for Mart the Dartsman.
Nope, not this time.
So Jake has gotten us into trying to step up to like economy premium. And once you go there, this is the scary part. It sucks going back to coach. And when we went there, economy premium, came back, had to be in coach. That shit fucking sucks that much harder now.
It's crazy, man, how they really treat you on those flights when you're economy plus versus just coach.
What's crazy is there's like a new first class. There's like, all right, so it used to be coach and then first class. Now there's economy plus and first class and coach. We're still in coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's still like, damn, we're still in the back.
It's kind of like first off, the premium and the first class get like full meals.
Yep.
And then when I was in coach, I was like, where's my meal? I was expecting my hot meal. And then I was like, oh, I'm a poor piece of shit. I don't get dinner. And then it's humiliating on these flights because you have to walk by first class. You get to walk by their little full fucking beds.
Yeah. Who does that bit? Someone does that bit where they're like, you're just walking, you're like, the poor are walking by now. look at these poor. Look at these poor walking by. It's funny. I don't know whose bit it is, but I fucked it up. But
what I do is when I see like a little kid in first class, which Griff, you're touching on this, like, they don't appreciate it. Like I always make eye contact with them and I fucking flex on them.
Which you should, dude. I get mad at kids in first class. Because I know, like, if I was a kid, first off, you probably as a kid don't even notice the difference.
No,
you don't. You're just in a chair.
Yeah, you're in a
chair for 5 hours and you don't want to be in the chair. And then second off, you don't appreciate it at all. Like, go sit and coach for a while, you dumb little bitch.
Yeah.
And then go sit in first class so you can appreciate it.
Yeah, go sit and coach with head spilling out into your fucking armrest.
Literally, have some fucking lady named Margaret with fucking 4 elbows pouring into your fucking side. Mm-hmm. She doesn't even care because she's busy watching fucking some girl show.
Yeah, can you stop watching reruns of The View in front of me, Margaret, and get your third elbow off my fucking kidney?
Yeah, dude.
It's pissing me off.
You almost punctured a lung.
I had to tell this mom to get her cock off my leg. It's awful.
See?
So, that's the thing. I feel bad for these kids in first class because think about it. Like, that's all you've ever known. So flying sucks. For us, we've been coach guys our whole life, crammed in shitty seats. So when we're now upgrading, we're like, dude, this fucking flight is awesome.
Yeah.
All 5 hours of that flight is just heaven because you're like, man, like, I know what it's fucking like. This is so much better. And it's a reflection of their life, too. They'll never appreciate anything.
Yeah, exactly.
The kids that grow up with money are almost all of these trust fund kids are fucking miserable because nothing's good to them. Whereas if you don't have stuff your whole life and then you have shit, Like I couldn't pay my bills for almost 10 years out here, and I live in a tiny studio apartment. So when something's nice, I'm like, damn, dude, this is fucking awesome.
Yep.
I know it's awesome, but if you're a trust fund kid, you don't even know it's awesome.
Yep.
Same with golf kids.
Our TV screens aren't working, Coach.
Oh my God, my TV screen didn't work.
No.
Yeah,
Scott's
dude.
TV screen didn't work. Mine did, and I just kind of went, "Damn, that's
Yeah.
Says I put on my head.
Whatever.
What am I gonna watch?
I had murder podcasts to listen to.
Me and
So.
Stott scammed the guy, the fucking drink people
We
for
did.
drinks.
We got 4 free drinks, alcohol.
How?
How? Well, that was in sequence.
Yeah.
We couldn't
Just play dumb.
Yeah, we played dumb.
It's basically when you go to the self-checkout line and you try to steal and then someone confronts you and you're like, oh,
I didn't know.
But it worked out because the flight attendants didn't want to deal with it, so they just gave us the alcohol.
wait, how
the
did you
first
pull
one
this
did.
off?
Well, the first one did. The first one
Yeah.
came up and I ordered 2 double Bloody Marys.
Yep.
They made the mistake of handing me the alcohol first.
Yep.
And then they go, is your card on file?
Yeah.
And Mart said, absolutely.
Yeah, I already did.
And then they said, I can't seem to find it. And I went, and she went, all right, just make sure you
nice.
She's like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
upload it when you get off. I was like, absolutely, I will.
Yeah.
And then the other dude came up after we finished our free drinks.
Mhm.
And I said, can we get 2 more doubles over here?
And he was like, I can't seem to find your card on the thing. We're like, oh, well, it should be there. We were able to purchase our first drinks.
Yeah.
And he goes, let me go back. And then he finds out we didn't purchase the first drinks. And he's like, so she said that you didn't purchase the first drinks. You guys need to upload your card to the thing. Mark pretended that he couldn't get online and was like, I can't even get online. My phone, I don't know what's wrong with your servers.
And I was showing him the TV screen. And
Yeah.
he was like, or the monitor, my phone screen. And then he's like, well, yeah, it's just not. And I'm like, well, you know,
Yeah.
you look very nice today. You
Yeah,
know, I was,
Mark
like,
is
trying to
flirting with him.
I was flirting with the gay flight attendant.
Yeah.
I was pulling out all the stops.
He's
bro.
like, Mark was objectifying his breasts.
oh, I was.
He really went in on him.
I was, oh my God, I was objectifying him. This
Yep.
was a gay bar in West Hollywood. I was all up pushing up on him, backing my
Yep.
thing up, stealing his cell phone,
Yep.
and running away with the drinks.
So then,
Nice.
so then he is. So then I pull out my phone. I'm like, how do I put my card on the thing? And he's like, read the magazine. So I did. I was genuinely trying to do it, and I read the magazine. I followed the instructions. Couldn't work. So I went to the back of the plane.
So I go, Stotts, and Stotts goes, now we're low key buzzed.
Yeah.
No TV screen for Stotts. Now Stotts, I see it in his eyes. He's got a mission.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. When I have a mission, you know, I fucking accomplish, you know, the objective.
Yeah.
So I went to the back of the plane and I was like, hey, I've been trying to upload my card. I want to buy, you know, a couple drinks. Can you show me how? And she pulls it up and can't do it either. A
Nice.
different flight attendant can't do it. And she's like, what did you want? I was like, I wanted 2 double Bloody Marys. And she's like, well, I can only give you singles. And I was like, we'll take it. You drive a hard bargain, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
So I got the drinks, brought them back, and, you know, we saved probably $60.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Literally.
For real.
Yeah.
I was nice and buzzed on that flight too after that first Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me want a Bloody Mary right now, to be honest.
Dude,
with
you know what's funny is I drove by a place that had a big sign that said Bloody Marys on the way here.
Dude, we're on the right track.
So I think we're on the right track.
If you throw in like 3 drinks and then a treat, that's a fucking like you're
Dude,
good.
I was treated up, dude.
Yeah.
I was treated up. I had my doubles. I had my Alanis Morissette documentary going.
Oh, yeah.
We walked into our flight and the chick next to us was watching Sopranos
Mhm.
on the HBO Max. I was like, I fuck with this shit. And then she
Yeah.
had a little dog and I was like,
Oh.
is this my girlfriend in
Is
an
this-
alternate universe?
Yeah.
And then we were trying to like, she didn't really want anything to do with us.
No. And who cares? I don't want anything to do with anybody on a plane unless it's my friend.
That's
So-
true.
Don't fucking look at me. Don't talk to me. I want nothing to do with you.
I mean, if you're watching Sopranos, I kind of want to see what your vibe is about.
Yeah.
Are you watching it because like it's just the first thing on, or are you a true fan?
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I was
fair.
gonna quiz her on what's your favorite Christopher Moltisanti moment,
Ooh, that's
but I never got to that.
When he gets shot. I'm a fucking idiot and decided to start Interstellar with like an hour to go.
Ugh.
And we closed the flight out when he realizes time has passed by and his daughter's fucking 35 now.
Yeah.
And he starts crying. I'm bawling my eyes out, and they're like, everybody's getting up to leave the plane. I'm like, what the fuck did I do that for? That is not the movie you start and finish halfway through crying when your plane lands.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie?
Yeah. I saw it
don't
twice in
spoil it for
theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't finish it? You haven't.
No. And the crazy part was I was like, wait a fucking minute. Matt Damon's in this too?
Oh yeah, he comes
did
out of
Martian
nowhere.
and that?
He comes out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. And I'm like, dude, this guy murdered space movies.
Yeah.
Like, he has dominated space movies.
Dude, you know what's interesting about Matt Damon is like every single role he plays like a genius.
Well, he did go to Harvard, so he's not a fucking idiot.
That's what I'm saying,
He's not
dude.
an idiot.
He always plays like a genius.
Did Interstellar come after The Martian?
I think so, but I'm
So
not.
basically,
I
they're
think
like,
so.
you crushed The Martian so much, it'd be fun to just slide you in this other mega.
I think The Martian came after Interstellar.
Did it?
Let's look it up.
I'm almost positive.
You're probably right. I don't know for sure.
Louis' bit on Good Will Hunting is really funny.
He's still touring in this lot.
Have you heard that? And he's like just talking about how like Matt Damon wrote the movie into like the perfect role. He's like, I'm a genius.
And I have to save humanity.
Yeah, like it's fucking pretty good. Like, dude, I'm so much smarter than all these math dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm tough. I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I work construction.
That is really funny. I
That,
remember
the
that.
Jason Bourne, like everything he's done, he's like just a brilliant guy.
So Martian did come out after Interstellar. Interstellar was 2014. Martian was 2015.
So it sounds like he crushed it so hard in Interstellar, they were like, that's our guy for The Martian.
Well, what probably happened was he filmed both separately at the same time, approximately.
That's what I'm gonna go ahead and listen.
Oh.
That's how Hollywood works. If you
Yeah.
wouldn't know this because you were cut out of Holy Moly, but that's how show business works.
Showbiz,
Like I
baby.
filmed Holy Moly and 3 episodes of Family Feud at the same time.
I swear, once a month people say, you should be on this Holy Moly show. I'm like, God damn it.
That's such a
Dude, I remember when Cindy found out Mark was on an episode. She's like, "You should do that," and I was like, "No, I'm not going to do that."
Yeah.
If you heard Mark's experience, you would agree that I should
dude,
not do that.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck it all.
Yeah. I want to say thank all the fans that have brought this podcast where it is, because 3-4 years ago, you're just in the grind in LA. I was always like, man, I need to build my IMDb and stage credits up. And now I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we're almost having the conversation with getting paid on going on the Live Tour, bro.
Yeah,
We're
almost.
almost. Oh man, that's so funny, dude. Live Tour was crazy, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about that event. That
Yeah.
Pro-Am. Like, how the fuck? We had to,
Yeah. We got to start with the Pro-Am.
We had to go through probably 4 stages of like kind of interrogation interviews of Secret Service to get the green light
Oh, really?
to do Trump. And when I say that was an impossible task, there's no way we were going to get the green light. We did it somehow because they're not going to let some fucking idiot strangers on a T-box right next
What
to
were
them.
some of the questions?
They were just like, who are you guys? Where are you from? What's your background? They wanted to know like really serious details of us. They wanted to know exactly who we were.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we were screened prior to that too.
Yes, and they did the wand thing.
Yep.
I think it's probably good Mark wasn't able to make it because I don't think they would have allowed it.
Well, and I will say I got lucky because 2 of the Secret Service guys knew who I was.
See, that's
So it's
fucking dope.
That I think either a little nepotism played a role.
Sure. Yeah, daddy fucking Stotts will help his son get a job.
I mean,
You
they
know?
probably knew who I was too. They probably watched Holy Moly.
they did. They knew about Darts and Mark. But one of them was
They're
like,
like, wait a second, are you Money
Right.
Putts with
are you
Mark
Mark?
Smalls?
Mark? That's him.
Money Putts with Mark.
God, is
dude.
that darts?
That's darts, dude.
They definitely would have let me because like multiple times during the tournament when we try to get by Secret Service, I try to just blow by them and use my credentials, and they were like, "No, I'll shoot you in the fucking."
Dude, I will say though, Secret Service is way nicer than any power trip security guard of all time.
They could be dicks.
Or cop.
Well, yeah, first off, they are definitely in the right every time. They can be dicks because they're literally taking a bullet for somebody.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're allowed to be dicks. But what
As
I found
opposed to a cop putting a bullet in somebody.
exactly. But what I found fascinating was that they weren't. They were very polite. Hey guys, if you mind just holding there for a sec, you know, he's got to walk by. Like they were like very like apologetic and like, you know, hey, we're just doing our jobs.
They're like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to back you up and then you can come back inside the rope.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, okay, sure. Like very polite, very awesome. So definitely big shouts to the Secret Service. I never thought I'd say that. Big shouts to the
Shout out to the Secret Service.
Shout outs to the Secret Service, dude.
They were sick. They had the little fucking, they had the little phone cord earpiece.
Yep.
That was kind of tight. Looked like a hair tie, like a hair tie. That was tight.
And they're dressed in everyday clothes too. That's the interesting part.
Yeah.
They're not like in suits or uniforms. You don't know who they are.
Yeah.
They're just everyday dudes with sunglasses that definitely look like they voted for their boss.
So we're sitting there on the first tee box and, you know, Trump's out there. Greg Norman's out there. We're right in front. Like I could have taken out Greg Norman and Trump in one fell swoop. That's how close we were.
Yeah.
We got this, His Excellency, the Saudi funder of the tournament there as well, which who knows where his Secret Service was.
Yeah, right.
But I'm sure they were around.
Yeah, they had to be.
I'm sure they were like the air marshal on a flight. Like you just don't know who it was.
Yep.
And
but they're watching.
But they're definitely watching.
There's somebody, they're hiding like in the stands as just a normal dude.
Yep.
And I mean, like, I couldn't believe that I started this "Let's Go Brandon" chant.
Oh my God!
No, you didn't.
No, he did. He did.
No.
Because Brandon Grace was teeing off on the first hole.
Who was the winner of the previous live tour.
Yep.
No.
And Brandon, hits his drive, and immediately Mark's like, "Let's go, Brandon!" And then the whole crowd jumps in. And
I was just like, gee, what the fuck did I do?
What have I done?
It starts going, "Let's go, Brandon," then 4 more years chant.
Yep.
And then it was just so funny. Like after the first night, me and Stotts are in the hotel room. We had just gotten high and we're thinking about the day. And he goes, "Yeah, man, Day Chaser wants to bring us out to like a NASCAR event pretty soon. Like they got good connections." And I'm just like, it just all hits me like, what the fuck is going? I'm like, dude, we are not even getting paid. We haven't even got paid. We're just sniffing money right now. And we're going to NASCAR events.
Yep.
We're chanting, "Let's go, Brandon." We're shaking hands with Saudi princes.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, what happened to us?
Yeah. We are now.
We are now the far right golf
extremists.
Extremists. Like, dude, we're getting fitted for custom joggers by live Saudi princes.
Yep. They're supposedly they're sending joggers to us, which I'm actually very excited about because they're great looking joggers.
Love joggers.
But my goodness, what happened, dude? Think about this. Two years ago during COVID, we're all getting money from the government for free because our jobs are taken. Yeah. And then here we are.
2 years later, we're getting money from Saudi excellency.
Yeah.
From Saudi royalty, dude.
And we're over here about to go to NASCAR events starting Let's Go Brandon chants.
Shouting 4 more years.
After, Trump hits it in the water.
Yeah.
We're over there like, hey man, you hit another one, Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What happened?
Fuck.
I don't mean any of this.
Yeah.
I just want to buy a starter house in LA for $4 million.
Yep. I just want the bag, baby.
I just want my 2-bedroom starter house would cost $150,000 anywhere else in the country, and I want to pay $3 million for it. Cash, dude.
Right before the market crash.
Yep, I'm not doing it.
My knot.
That's right. No mortgage, cash, bro. I want to lose cash.
Tournament was fun though. Tournament was a lot of fun.
God, they do such a good job. I'm shocked. Oh, can we talk about the fake news media?
Sure.
Well,
my God. What?
Side note. Someone was filming Taylor Gooch. I don't know if you remember this, but he's getting ready to tee off on the first tee, and then Trump starts coming up, and there's a crazy nut. People are going nuts, clapping.
Yep.
and the camera guy got behind Taylor Gooch, kind of looking over, but you couldn't see what was over there.
Yeah.
And Taylor was looking over, and camera guys were running, and somebody put a sound clip over, some guy going nuts and sounding like he was basically like some kind of like a domestic terrorist and saying, see, this is what live events are like. And I'm like, dude, I was fucking right there.
Oh,
and it was Trump coming up. I remember the moment, and this is what people are slandering. Like the holy shit. I'm starting to see how much fake fucking news is out there.
Dude, I was blown. We got fake news. We got
fucking fake news.
Fucking got fake news by the fucking lying far left New York Times.
New York Times.
Now, I've never paid attention to this shit, because I'll read articles and stuff and just be like, whatever, I don't know. But this, they wrote a whole thing about Trump's day on the golf course during the Pro-Am. And they obviously they came to our hole. They watched us do the back off challenge with Trump. They said that we were there to harass golfers and mock them and insult them, which is face value. That doesn't sound good on us.
No.
What we're doing is first off, it's roasting golfers. It's not harassing them. Mocking is kind of a jab at what we do, because we're not mocking them. We're roasting.
We're making fun.
And we're like making fun, but not in a mean-spirited way. And furthermore, every single golfer that came through consented to this. And then when they didn't, we didn't do it. Like Sergio Garcia and Louis Oosthuizen were playing a match for money, and they were like, no, we don't really want that. We're playing for a lot of money right now. So we're like, sure, why not? So they set it up to make it seem like we're just dudes that are just out there to bother the golfers. So that start there. And then they started the whole article with the fact that Trump was on the first tee taking pictures, giving thumbs up or whatever. And they ended it on our segment saying that we were harassing, mocking the golfers. They quoted our jokes. And then at the very bottom, they're like, and after he hit his shot, the the three comedians stood next to him, where they all put their thumbs up and smiled for a picture.
Yeah, we're not the Nelk Boys.
Didn't fucking happen.
Yeah,
we didn't take that picture. We didn't stand there to putting our thumbs up at the end. And we're like, what the fuck? This
that never happened.
Yeah, you kind of made us look bad in that situation, because one, we're not a political podcast. We don't want to associate with any side politically. I hate all politicians.
They're
all fucking bad people. They've all done bad shit. It's not fucking cool. So then they're saying there, it's like, yeah, they were rubbing knuckles with Trump and giving a thumbs up, and they're out there harassing the golfers and bothering them.
One of them got on his knees and started blowing him.
Yeah, when they said that, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
because I didn't use my mouth, asshole.
Yeah, dude,
just my hands. Rough, hard hands.
Yeah, calloused hands.
I didn't even have lotion.
No, dry rub. You ass fuck.
And I want to be very clear for anyone on the internet that is saying what we do is bullying, and bullying is an issue in the country and it causes mental illness. I'm not going to discredit that in any way, but this is consented.
Yes.
We say, hey, is it cool if we roast you? They're in on it.
Yep.
There's a fine, there's a
willing
big distinction between that and bullying. So willing participants.
Yeah, to any of those people on the internet saying that we're bullying, why don't you shut the fuck up, you little pussy?
You fat fucking bitch.
You fucking acne face pussy, bro. Don't get beat up.
Go do some push-ups to get rid of your man boobs.
Yeah.
Ass fuck.
Dumbass.
And if
bitch.
and this is a far left, media person writing about us.
Yep.
Fine. If you're gonna twist it your own way and say we're mocking, harassing, that's one thing.
Yep.
But to say we took a picture that we didn't with thumbs up is another thing.
To make your story come full circle.
Yeah. Fuck off.
So fucking lame, dude. Really makes you think. I'm very much a cynic. I'm very much a skeptic. Whenever I read stuff, I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. This is one-sided.
Now we know.
But now I'm very much like, oh, how much of this is a fucking lie? How much of this didn't happen? It really, it blew my mind.
None of it. No articles written in any of these media outlets were true. In
not only that, the Caitlyn Jenner article was
the headline.
Oh my god,
headline.
that
clickbait headline.
Clickbait headline.
They were
what we said?
Golfers harass, say nasty things about Caitlyn Jenner, and then you click on the article, and it's like, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, but really, it was all a part of the back off challenge by 4 comedians. It's like, dude, no one reads the article. You know what you're doing. So they're really just looking bad on us.
Clickbait.
Yep.
Well, and another thing is too, no, we didn't. We didn't say one transphobic thing. We could have gotten real nasty, and Caitlin probably would have laughed.
Yeah.
And we could have brought up the fact she killed someone in a car crash, but we didn't bring that up.
Nope.
We didn't get nasty. Like, nasty would have been, and you know, the far left media, if we would have said anything over there, they would have destroyed us. But I fucking do not like journalists now, because in the media room, when they do the press conference, the first press conference we do with Henrik Stenson, and we know it's coming. He knows it's coming. All these journalists want to do for their own, just exploit these players for their own personal gain.
Yep.
How do you feel about losing the Ryder Cup? How do you feel about losing the Ryder Cup? Do you feel bad? Do you regret it? I'm like, you guys fucking are the worst. So we get on the press conference.
They ask the same questions over and over, hoping for a different answer.
Hoping
like one day that Henrik's just going to be like, yeah, no, I do feel. But it's like, dude, he's not going to. He already said he doesn't give a fuck. He's not going to talk about it. So just drop it.
And then on top, they want to poke him to a point where he says something ridiculous, and then they can quote him and throw it on their fucking fake news website.
That's what these people do. They're scumbags. I'll just say it. They're fucking scumbags.
I just can't believe. I couldn't believe it. It's very mean spirited. And while they're exploiting it to get clicks so that they can get advertisers and get these moments, like, we're exploiting it because it's funny.
Well,
yeah, we're trying to exploit it to like make fun and get that. We're exploiting too, to a point.
Absolutely.
But it's like very lighthearted exploitation.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this, because it was so tense in there with all these awful questions. We would come in with a dumb, weird question, and it would literally lighten the room. As one of the commentators said, we brought levity to it. 2 of the players, Lee Westwood and Poulter, came up after, like, thank you so much. We really like that. And, you know, that was we that made the press conference a lot better. Thank you so much for that. And we're like, the players appreciated it.
Yeah, that was, to me, the most important thing, because, you know, they're getting a lot of shit right now. I think, you know, undeservedly. The media is spinning this narrative. They're leaving out so many facts. You know, like one of the things that I saw that was interesting was the media on one of the days was just like, and the course was empty. There's sparse crowds. No one's here.
I made a whole video that's coming out.
Yeah.
Of just shots of massive crowds.
Like,
and it's just me going, you're right, guys. Social media's right. Nobody's here.
I couldn't believe it. Like, how they're trying to spin this thing to make it sound bad. They're leaving out the facts of, like, you know, how much money the Saudi investment fund has invested in all the company, not just FedEx, dude. I went and did my own research in all the companies. So many of the companies that sponsor tournaments on the PGA Tour, the Saudi investment fund has put money into those companies, which are sponsors of the PGA Tour events. So this narrative is really very skewed. It's not showing this tour in the true light in which it was, having been on the ground. And, like, truth is, like, I don't care. I'm not here to fucking
comedians.
Yeah,
trying to make a living.
I'm not here to try to decipher what's right and wrong. I'm here to watch good golf. I'm here to have my opinions on it, and I'm here to enjoy myself and show it in a comedic light. And so it's just the stories that are out there are very skewed. They're not fair, and it's obviously some kind of either takedown from the PGA Tour, whether they're, you know, paying for this bad press, or if it's just these journalists that are like, oh no, now we have a new thing that we can bash. So
yeah. And we're not. People think we're biased because we're not even officially partnered with Live right now. So we're just going in there doing our thing, going, this is what we see, and it's very biased. Also, the tour doesn't cover any expenses of the players. You're not guaranteed a paycheck. How dare Live guarantee guys money and make sure that their kids have food? How dare them do that? How dare them? Players that have worked their whole life to get here and get rewarded and be guaranteed paychecks. How dare any other sport you're guaranteed a paycheck? So how dare them want some kind of financial security in their life? But I want to acknowledge something too. Part of this conversation, I read on social media a lot. I mean, the 800-pound girl in the room, and I want to take a take on this.
You talking about? Talking about who?
No.
Are you
I don't know.
Are you talking about yourself?
Myself.
The 800-pound gorilla in the room.
I do look like one.
No.
So
No, you
I
don't.
shave my arms.
You look
I'm
good.
I'm
You
a
look
shaved gorilla.
So I
So
like how you're like, then you said something about cake, which I don't.
oh, that sounds good. So
It does.
So I want to acknowledge something and have a rebuttal to everyone online saying negative things and link to Saudi, and they want to say, you know, the things in Saudi Arabia's past, blah, blah, blah. Does a country like Saudi Arabia not have the right to want to improve their image and try to be, you know, try to make progress in their country and try to make progress in the game of golf? Does a country not have the right to say, you know what, we want to do some good things now? America has a very dark history.
Yep.
Should everyone stop working with us? You know what I mean?
We're a fucking capitalist country, dude.
Yeah.
It's literally the American way is to chop up the fucking monopolies. It's to drive business it's to drive competition into business. That's what furthers business is competition.
Yeah, the free
PGA
market
Tour does not have any competition. The PGA Tour is a fucking monopoly.
Yep.
And the only thing that's going to make that better is if it has competition.
Boom.
So guess what? The fucking Live Tour is here. We're big live guys. Everybody could get fucked, bro.
Yep.
That's what I want to see. That's what we're here for.
And here's the thing. I will say with the lawsuits that are just coming out now from all the players and everything, the antitrust shit, I absolutely understand the players on the PGA Tour and their frustration with these lawsuits. You know, to allow live players to come back and play in PGA Tour events. I absolutely understand from their side of the coin. You know, it sounded like there was some internal discussion that was like, hey, if you go to Live Tour, you can't play in our events. And I understand that, you know, like from the Live Tour guys, they're like, hey, well, I can get a sponsor's exemption, or I already earned my points. Let me play in the FedEx Cup this year since it's sponsored by the same people that spend all the money. So I understand that sentiment as well. You know, you
can't have your cake and eat it too.
You decided to go to the Live Tour, you know, but if you want to major and you're on the Live Tour now, you know what? I think that with the way that the rules are, you should still be able to play in all the majors. You should still be able to play in the tournaments that you're exempt to play in. You should still be able to play in invitationals where you are invited through a sponsor. But yeah, I understand why PGA Tour pros are angry. It does make a lot of sense. And you know, who knows what the contract said? Who knows how this lawsuit's going to play out? But I get the PGA Tour side on that more so than I get where the live players are coming from, besides the major winners.
Yeah, you know, and I
we'll
think
see once the world golf rankings come out.
But that too, I think that the world golf rankings are going to play a huge role as long as the Live Tour players are able to, you know, compete in that sense. I want to see the ultimate playoff one day. I want to see the Live Tour succeed and do its thing and have the players over there compete in their own little league or whatever. I want to see the PGA Tours compete, PGA Tour pros compete, and I want to see what happened with the NFL. I want to see the, you know,
AFL.
the PGA, the AFC and the NFC come together and have the ultimate, you know, PGA Tour, Live Tour come together and come together and have a playoff that has never been seen in the likes of golf before.
Well, the Greg Norman single-handedly has put more money in the pockets of tour players because they just jumped how much money's in their purses now. So the tour is benefiting from this as well.
Yep.
Single-handedly, but third-leggedly.
Yeah, third-leggedly, the whale shark. Their competition benefits the PGA Tour. I don't hate the PGA Tour, but
No.
I'm just saying, like,
I
you can be both, and I want to see both leagues. They benefit each other, both existing at the same time.
Agreed. And that's the argument I don't understand is people saying like the Live Tour takes away from the PGA Tour. No, it doesn't. It enhances it, if anything, because now more people are paying attention. You don't have to pick a fucking side. Like both, dude. I like a ton of golfers on the PGA Tour. I like a bunch of golfers on the Live Tour.
Does
guess what? I'm gonna watch both. When Live isn't on, I'm gonna watch PGA Tour.
Yeah.
And when PGA Tour is on and Live is on, guess what? I'm gonna have Live over here streaming and PGA Tour on my fucking TV. And I love golf.
Well, we'll be at Live Tour, but does fucking McDonald's take away from Burger King? Does Deep Impact take away from Independence Day?
Nope.
No.
That's a great.
I would have said Armageddon.
That's what I meant to say.
God damn it! Do it again.
Does McDonald's take away from Burger King?
No.
Does Deep Impact take away from Armageddon?
Absolutely not.
Does Venus Williams take away from Serena Williams?
Sometimes when she wins.
Sure. Does Scones take away from Griff Pippin?
Croissants.
They take away years of my life. Yes, they do. They take away years.
They add butter to his arteries. So yeah.
What was your favorite thing you ate at the Live event?
Oh yeah, because Griff ate 14 meals every day.
Griff was hammering down meals every fucking dude. We would like get ready to shoot something. Griff goes, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna go get a little plate."
Hold on, guys. I gotta get another plate.
Gotta get another plate
real quick.
The food was so fucking good and decadent. I was like, I'm throwing in the towel.
Yeah,
I gotta keep eating it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. Also, we had like clubhouse passes, which we definitely shouldn't have been in there at all at any point.
Yeah, everyone definitely was like, who the fuck are these long-haired idiots?
Yeah, definitely fucking, I got some dirty looks from a couple of different people.
But us walking around in there, especially Mark, is like, no, we're part of your crew now.
Yeah.
So this is also part of this. So get used
most
to
of the
it.
staff like warmed up to us. And
Yeah,
like,
the staff loved us, dude, because most of them knew who I was.
Yeah.
So
They get us. We're coach guys and they're coach people. They get us. Like, oh, it's my coach gang.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone benefits. Everyone benefits from it. And you can have two tours at the same time. People are going to fight it and people are going to hate it. But you're going to have two tours. And whether you like it or not, and I've seen some hateful things. A friend of ours who runs a big meme page said he got a death threat. So it's like, you guys can get as angry as you want, but you're bringing attention to the Live Tour and they're just growing.
Yeah.
You're just helping it by being angry and saying, I don't put up with this shit. It's this and that and all your comments.
Yeah.
You're not, you're just helping it.
Yeah.
What was your guys' favorite moments of the weekend?
Favorite moment?
Mine was me not being the one that got accosted by a police officer. Is actually Aristotle.
Oh, yeah.
Who got fucking absolutely,
dude.
Got absolutely
Jesus.
fucking yelled
I thought he was going to just throw me. I thought he was going to pick me up and try to throw
A
me.
power trip cop.
We're on Mountie.
We're on the tee box during the tournament on like the, I don't know, like 14. And we're
final round, final group.
Yeah. And we're just like hanging out on the tee box like we always do, not causing problems.
Me and Stotts were actually like holding court with the gallery.
we were like, because a lot of people were like, Country Club adjacent, what's
Blake
up?
Weber.
And
so like I'm on one side of the gallery, like fucking with these kids, talking to them. Stotts on the other side, like shaking hands, kissing babies.
Yeah.
You know, we're media per se, but we're kind of like in this weird like above the media.
Yeah. Not, and
we're players pretty much.
Yeah, we're pretty much players.
We're pretty much competing.
Yeah.
You know, final round.
Yeah.
I'm taking a minute, brain break, meeting people.
Yeah. Stotts has got his day chaser.
Yeah, I'm sipping on my day chaser.
All of a sudden this cop comes out of nowhere, dude. Full mountaineer outfit, hat, cowboy hat on. Just goes, "Is that alcohol?" And Stutz is like, "Yeah." He goes, "You can't drink. Media's not allowed to drink inside the ropes. If I see that, you're fucking out of here, bud." And we were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Like as mean as a cop could be.
Yeah, and like all the people around were like, "What? He's not doing anything. Like relax." Like everyone knew that this was completely out of place, and he just vanished.
He's a Jersey cop. Like that's the meanest cop you can get right there.
Literally just trying to get a Secret Service job.
Yeah, he's trying to.
That's how it would happen.
Yeah,
And it was funny. Like we started walking after they teed off, and we're walking through the group, and I had like peered. I had like look. It was just me and Stotts walking together. And I looked behind, and it was like you and Jake walking. But then you guys had like 4 trailers that like, because people sometimes would like sneak under the ropes.
And, and that causes a problem.
And try to like trail us.
Yep.
And so like I did the big fucking snitch move. Ooh. And I just like, it was a light snitch, just trying to get on the cops, not the cop that yelled at Stotts, but like there's like also like head security that's walking. And I just kind of did the thing where I like walked up to him and I was like, "Hey, you might have some people that shouldn't be here." It wasn't like a direct snitch. It was like a dry snitch.
Yep.
A little bit, like, you know, I'm working with the feds.
You have to.
But they're still allowing me to earn on the streets.
That's
you know?
right.
I'm giving them a couple names.
Yeah, why not?
And so I just go, yeah, man, just take a look. He goes, oh, thank you. And he like looks behind.
Yeah,
Sees
got to let him
people.
know what side we're on, because guess what, dude? We're there
Yeah.
on behalf of, you know, the good side of the media.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to get my passes revoked
Nope.
because like people are sneaking under the ropes trying to like hang with us.
Because they know who we are.
It's like, hey, dude, listen, bro, I earned this coach pass and credentials,
That's right.
and I'm always inside the ropes now.
Yeah. That was your favorite moment?
What was my favorite moment?
Your favorite moment was me being accosted by some pig.
That was kind of tight.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That's tight. We should take a second to pay some green fees with our sponsor for the podcast.
Good transition when we're
That was-
Yeah, I'm doing it like Jake does it. I have to do it the same sound
We're
as
in the
Jake.
middle of a bit.
yeah, we're in the middle of a bit
Chatting.
and you're like, yo, let's cut this bit off.
Yeah. Whatever. This will give me time to think of my favorite moment.
Yeah,
'cause I had
Exactly.
so many.
Yeah, now you have time to think about it.
Lead us off, commercial.
Yeah. So our podcast is sponsored by Day Chaser. This is our sponsor for everything right now. We fucking love these guys.
Not only sponsored, but presented
Presented by
a
yes.
beautifully crafted, refreshing
Cocktail.
cocktail drink
Yep.
called Day Chaser.
Yep.
And they have variety packs of tequila drinks and vodka drinks.
Yep.
And let me tell you, these things are fucking, you want to talk about clubhouse decadent?
Oof.
You want to talk about inside the ropes drinks?
Yep.
Day Chaser
I'm gonna-
is your way to go.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is, for me, it's the best canned cocktail on the market.
I'm going to go ahead and back you up on that.
Yep.
And it is the best handcrafted cocktail on the market.
I've literally had all of them. Okay, I have been traveling at all the fucking parties all across this great nation. I've had all the canned cocktails, dude. And this one stands above because the only two liquors I drink are tequila and vodka. And these are so well balanced. The flavor profiles are so good. The cans themselves are like high quality. They look good. It's the perfect blend, dude.
Nice thin profile, little thicker than a Red Bull.
Yep.
Little thinner than a Monster.
Yep.
And they go down nice and easy. Give
So
you a
smooth.
good buzz.
Yep.
You could crush like 5 of these, 10 of these things, and you're gonna be okay. Not okay to drive.
No.
But you're not gonna be fucking sloshed.
Yeah.
And what my favorite flavor? I think you can
On
back
three.
me up on this.
3, 2, 1. Spicy mango tequila, dude.
Tequila.
Oh my God.
A little bit of spicy mango. Dude.
Yep. And
It is
typically
fire.
I'm not a mango guy. I'm not a mango guy at all. But
I'm
you
not
are
a
now?
mango guy either.
I do
My
not.
least favorite fruit.
100%. But you put spicy in the mango.
And a little tequila in the
Oh
mango.
my God.
The bitterness of the tequila cuts through to the sweetness of the mango, and then you add in a little spice.
It's a little heat, dude.
Fucking
Yep.
just a goddamn explosion of flavor in your mouth.
And then in the vodka pack, you know, the cranberry, dude. It's so fucking good.
I haven't had the cranberry yet. I've been drinking the lime.
The lime is great
Big
too,
fan of the lime.
but I like the cranberry better. I don't even drink vodka cranberry. I'm usually not on my period, so it's wild that I am a big fan of it.
I'm usually on my period.
You definitely on your period.
Yeah.
And it's got 100 calories. That's like one bite of a scone.
Gluten free,
That's nothing.
100 calories.
Gluten free.
Day chaser, dude. Get on it, dude.
Dude,
Chase
ride
the
the wave.
day.
Chase the day. Fuck with Day Chaser cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
You can go on their website, see where they sell it near you.
Yep.
But the best thing to do is go to your local store and request, say, Mart the Dart said, we need to order some Day Chaser cocktails.
Get it in your
there.
local stores, dude, because you will not regret it. I promise.
Just go find some somewhere and try it. Just give it a try. And there's no chance you're not going to be like, well, this is my new fucking drink for the summer. And on the golf course, what's a better drink for the golf course?
There is none.
Yeah, you can sneak them in your bag. You don't have to pay fucking $12 for a single drink.
For a Coors Light,
For a fucking Coors Light.
Nope.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Day chaser, baby.
Day Chaser it is.
Let's go.
Griff, what was your favorite moment of the tournament?
It was definitely the Pro-Am. I mean, being able to just insult and mock and harass President Trump. That was pretty cool. In the tournament, I mean, it's always fun to watch these guys, how fucking good they are. Like watching Henrik Stenson just pull out 3 woods all day and hit 300 yards.
Dude,
like
dead straight.
His swing is so moneyed.
Yeah.
His swing is so good, dude.
Stupid good.
People talk about like having like you can't really tell like. I think like on TV, everyone's got like a good like.
Yeah, you
swing.
don't know. You can't tell.
When you see that in person, it's just tight. It's fluid. It seems like it's no effort.
Yeah,
and like just a ball striker that dude is, bro.
Dude, the sound that the club makes when they connect and like the ball flight. Like I'm used to that ball flight, but it's not like. It doesn't happen every time. With these guys, it's every fucking time.
Dude, he fucking just pounds the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They pick a spot and where to hit the ball, and it goes right there.
Literally.
And I'm like, because when you're in person, when you see it on TV, all these players, like you said, have a great swing, and it doesn't mean anything. When you're there on the tee box with them, you're kind of visualizing yourself hitting that shot, and they hit it, and you're like, oh, I hit that shot once every 50 rounds.
Literally.
And they do it every time.
Every single time.
Every time.
Yeah. So that's a good moment.
Watching our boy Bryson though chunk a chip and throw a club was pretty fun.
Dude,
Yeah.
chunk shank.
It was a chunk shank, and then he threw a club.
I was like, is that me? Is that me out there right now?
It was just fun to watch. Like these guys are just, like, you don't see that shit on TV. They don't catch that shit on TV. Watching him shank a chip into a bunker.
Wait, and then his recovery hit the flagstick.
Yeah, he almost dunked.
He almost dunked it, dude.
Yeah, that's why they're where they are. They do that shit, and then they do that shit right after.
And then he played pretty poorly, I think, on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And you know, for people that's saying that these golfers don't care about competing because they're already getting paid, dude, Bryson was the last man on the range.
Yeah, so that's another thing that like I wanted to bring up is people always saying that, you know, you went to the Live Tour, it's an exhibition tour, it's coming. No, these guys are fucking professional athletes. They're degenerates, bro. They want to win. They will fucking stop at nothing to win for, I mean, I'm sure the purse has something to do with it, but on top of that, it's pride, dude. These guys have worked their whole lives for this. You think they're just out there to fucking fuck around? No.
Bryson was out there on the range till the sun went down.
And so was Brooks. Brooks Koepka was out there as well.
I didn't see Brooks out there.
Yeah, he was on the other end of the range.
I remember that.
Really?
Yeah, first day.
And I was like, wow, for someone that says that they don't practice, look at him out there practicing. So, you know, it's not an exhibition. These guys are competing. They are playing at the top of their abilities. And it's, you know, fuck you for thinking otherwise, you assholes.
And another thing, the team aspect, these guys don't not care. You have a fucking team that relies off you playing well because you benefit them.
Yep.
So if you just don't give a shit, you're letting your team down, and none of those guys are going to do that.
Yeah.
They're not just going to be like, fuck my team. Like, these guys are trying to make a living, and when you don't care, you're fucking 3 other guys.
Yeah.
And Bryson, we went to him after his round on the range, and I was like, what are you working on? I don't know why I asked that. And he goes, well...
Yeah, Bryson's, first of all, let's set this up. The range is closed, even to us. Like, we're really not supposed to be there.
Yeah, we're done.
But we're still, like, all access.
And we sneak into the range.
Yeah, we sneak into the range. Bryson's out there. That's our homie. And I just see Griff, like, go and sit right behind him. And I'm just like, oh, God.
What could he possibly be saying?
Yeah, and then, like, Griff's asking him questions.
I'm being a golf nerd with the biggest golf nerd on the planet, and I'm like, "What are you working on?" And he goes, "I don't think you'd understand." And of course I'm not. But he goes, "So I'm trying to get my club right here, and then turn my hips and stand up." I'm like, "Yeah, that," and then rotate here at this point. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's crazy. We're working on the exact same thing right now." And he's just like, no, you're not. I have no clue what he's talking about when he explained what he was doing. No clue.
He's a good egg, that Bryson chap. He's a good egg.
And by the way, on the range, he was sitting 6 irons consistently to 40 plus. That was what he was doing. I was like, that's exactly what Mart hits is.
Basically the same.
What about you guys? What were your favorite moments?
My favorite moment was the last day before we flew out. That whole day was my favorite moment.
Oh, dude.
I almost didn't make that day.
The last day before we flew out, dude.
That was the worst morning of my life.
Should we set this up? The last day? Should we talk about it?
Oh, yeah, dude. So fucking tryhard Jake.
Yep.
pitches to us like, hey man, I'm gonna change our flights on Monday because this tournament wants us to go do back offs. We go, is there a budget? They go, no, but there's like a celebrity guest list,
which is it included people such as
Ja Rule,
Michael Vick. And that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
The rest were they're like some pro football players that you might remember from the 90s, early 2000s, but like those were the two.
That was it. It was Ja Rule and Michael Vick.
Yeah, a quick fire festival and dog
There's no
joke.
budget, but it's in New Jersey, so we might as well just do that. I'll change the flights. We'll change the flights. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's close by.
It's late.
And I was like, all right. I saw the text, and I am always the one that's like, I don't want to fucking do that. But I was waiting for Stotts, and then Stotts to say something, and then I was going to champion Stotts.
Yeah.
Both of me and Stotts were like, all right, let's take a backseat. We'll do this.
We'll do it. It'll be good.
It'll be good.
The content, it's just going to add a few hours to our day.
Yeah.
No big
add
deal.
A few hours of the day. We'll fly out. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We show up we wake up, we check out of our hotel. Me and Stotts go to Jake and we go like, all right, so where's this thing? And he goes, it's like an hour 45 drive. And we're like, oh, fucking let's cancel.
And it's raining.
And we get in the car. Then it starts raining. It's a fucking 2-hour drive in traffic
through New York City. Straight through fucking the Bronx.
Right through the Bronx. And the whole time, me and Stotts are just in the backseat like
miserable
absolute children.
Like kids being forced to go on a vacation they don't want to go on.
Dude,
it's not a vacation. This is kids being forced to go with their dad to his shitty job.
Yeah. Dude,
that's not a vacation.
Did not stop complaining for 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 straight hours of fuck this. And then
Jake at one point defers to Griff and says, Griff, if you say let's cancel, I'll turn around. And Griff, try hard Griff, of course, also very thirsty.
Yeah,
I'm a content whore.
Yeah,
I mean, no, you're thirsty.
Yeah, very thirsty.
Goes, well, it would be good to get the content.
Yeah,
and my logical, smart brain, who has done this for years and knows in situations like this isn't gonna work. Was thinking it's raining. There's a good chance the tournament's either going to be canceled or delayed because of this. Second off, the 2 celebrities that matter in this event very well could have canceled. Second off, we're going to be driving to the airport during fucking New York City rush hour. This is going to take 3 hours to get out of there.
We would have never made our flight.
We would have never made our 8 p.m. flight. We would have had to leave this turn. We were going to get to the tournament right before 1 o'clock, and we would have had to leave by 3 to get to our fucking flight. So already you have this limited window. There's 2 celebrities we care about. There's no shot we're going to catch them. It's raining, probably on delay, probably not going to happen. They probably canceled. And Griff says, no, I think it'd be good to get the content. So we continue on this fucking 2-hour car ride, complaining. Me and Mark, every 5 seconds, are like, I hope the fucking tire goes flat.
He goes, let's manifest the tournament getting canceled. I go, dude, I'm manifesting a fucking blown tire right now. Boom, boom.
Yeah, every 5 seconds.
Flat tire now.
So we get to the golf course after, just over a 2-hour drive. It's now almost 1 p.m. And it's raining. Everyone's just near the clubhouse. It's at a castle. Real cool.
It's at a castle, by the way. It's the sickest clubhouse I've
seen
ever
better. So we're at this shitty castle clubhouse, and the parking attendant's like, you can't park there. Jake's like, I'll give you $20 after. He's like, okay, whatever. Me and Mark just stay in the car.
Wait, Jake, no, the guy tried to fight him, and Jake goes, dude, we're having a rough morning, okay, man?
Jake
and then he goes, like all right, and he just lets it go.
Jake literally goes, I'm just parking here. The guy goes, you can't park here. And he goes, I'm just going to. Like, I'm parking here, dude. Like, we're having a rough morning. Like, I'm just... he's like, I'll give you money. He goes, if you give me $20, he goes, I'll give you after. I'll get you after. Like, I'm just parking. Me and Stotts are just in the car going like,
we're not getting out.
We're not getting out. I'm not getting out. I'm not going to go sit on a fucking tee box for fucking free.
For 2 hours.
For fucking 4 hours.
No, we wouldn't have had 4 hours.
Yeah, we wouldn't even have had 4 hours.
We'd have been there.
Just go sit on a tee box to go fucking... I'm taking my talents.
To say one fucking who let the dogs out joke.
Yeah.
And then one, oh, your swing is a disaster. Is it fire festival? That's the 2 jokes.
Yeah, that's literally
lame.
The 2 jokes.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, for 2 hours.
And we had to get up at like 9 a.m. is bullshit.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
So then me and Mark stay in the car. They go inside to the clubhouse. and we're sitting there, and I'm starving. I haven't had any breakfast. I missed the continental breakfast because I slept in slightly, and then I was like, Mark, I want to go inside and get some sort of food, at least like we can eat while we're here. I'm not going out to the T box. So me and Mark walk in. Everyone, the atmosphere is weird. It's just like Long Island bros, like 50-year-old Long Island guys that live there their whole life that are so excited to be amongst the fucking football players that they idolize. So weird energy. We go in, we go to the top floor where the restaurant is. And as we're walking in there, we see Jake and Griff walking out, and we're like, we're going to get food. And they're like, no. And I'm like, I was very angry, first off, but then immediately I was like, fuck yes. Retribution. I was right this whole time. I was right the second I woke up and didn't want to go to this thing. I'm so fucking happy to see the disappointed looks on their faces. It made everything worth it, dude, to be this right. And I don't even care about being right most of the time. With my girlfriend, I will concede in 2 seconds because I don't give a fuck. But I was so happy to be right about this. I was validated.
No, dude, I got a sick fucking shirt out of it. I don't know about you.
No,
but
it was the
totally
worst shirt I've ever seen in my entire life. I took like a huge handful of golf tees. We got in the car and we went to breakfast.
And then went to the airport and got an earlier flight and almost missed that.
Because of this stupid fucking try hard. And so the lessons we learned are we need to listen to me more.
Listen to Blake.
Always listen to me about stuff. Don't accept any, especially back off gigs now as it's become, one of our commodities that we possess. Don't accept back off gigs without a budget. And also listen to me. Just keep listening to me because, I was right about that. I've been right about the dumb meetings that we take that are worthless. I've been right about the dumb phone calls that I've had to sit on to people that are idiots and trying to pitch us to pitch shows for them. Like, no. Stop. Do less. The key to life is to work smart, not hard. Stop working hard, assholes.
Stop. And one thing I want to do on this episode, we have not been doing enough. I want to shout out our Patreon producers. Thank you guys so much for backing us and backing the show. You guys are the fucking best. I want to shout out our top tier producers. Here we got Zach Dowden, Ron Literal, Megan Macho, Family Games, William Helm, Nicholas Cordova, Braxton Detloff, El Jefe, DJ Williams, Pierre Hill, Stephen Banks, and Pat. Thank you guys for being producers on this show and top tier because next week we're going to be recording a Patreon episode, and holy shit, there's a lot of stuff we can't say on this episode that we can on Patreon. So be looking out for that. Any closing notes? Anything else we missed from this insane fucking, from Caitlyn Jenner to Donald Trump to Secret Service to...
We'll probably get more into next week with Jake coming back.
Oh, that'll be a juicy one.
Then sub to our Patreon. We'll have another Patreon episode out next week when we talk a little more candidly on what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Come fuck with us.
Literally.
Sub to our YouTube page is going off right now. We're almost at 85,000 subscribers.
We're gonna crack 100K in the next month and a half.
We're gonna crack 100K, and we're
gonna get a plaque.
We're trying very.
You get a plaque?
Yeah, you get a plaque at 100K.
It's going right here.
Yep.
And we're trying very hard on that. That's the content that we're pushing. We're trying to get out of like the memes and stuff. So we're doing all original content. We have full matches out every Friday, and then other shit that drops on Tuesday. So make sure you sub to that. The video that just dropped, we played with TSM Daltouche, the Apex Legends Pro, big Twitch streamer, and it was a great match. Mark the Dart hit some darts out there. Stotts hit some fucking beautiful drives. So
no
make sure
one
you go
made
watch that
any
video.
putts.
Mark fanboyed out. You were a little nervous, weren't you?
Yeah, that was my fucking dude. I love that dude.
Who's the other big gamer that's a golfer now?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about. You reached out to him. I mentioned
Dr. Disrespect has always been a golfer. You got like Nate Shot, who's another Call of Duty pro who owns 100 Thieves. He golfs. So we're trying to do some more content with all these dudes down here. So
Kazify's a big golfer.
Sub to our YouTube. Make sure you go fuck with that. If you want, subscribe to our Patreon for $5 a month. We're gonna have a lot of content coming up that's getting dropped on there. And just fuck with us, bro.
We love you.
Thank you guys for following and always supporting. You guys are the shit. Thank you for the Patreon members. And we got some fire shit coming out next week for Patreon. Thank you guys and have a great week. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby.